Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining me for this prayerful pause with the pastor. This is the last of our series. I never did find a name for the series, but it's really about growing our own spirituality and our relationship with Jesus, looking at discipleship in the 21st century. And we've come a long way over the last 5 or 6 times together. We've looked at what it was to be trained in Judaism in the first century. What was it that Jesus grew up with? We've looked at what it was to be sent away from the training to go back to the family business, and then to be called by the rabbi. We've looked at what rabbinical study entailed and how important questions are, that our faith is found in our questions. We've looked at using this model, this first century model, as a 21st century model for our own spiritual journey, our own developing and growing and deepening relationship with Jesus, with God, with the Holy Spirit. There's a lot to recap. I invite you to go back and look at the previous prayerful pauses if you would like. But where I want to end this series and sort of springboard us into whatever comes next is to say that you were invited in the last one to discern what it is you want to do. Are you feeling led to deepen your relationship, to be called to a new relationship with Jesus? And if so, what does that look like for you? Is it doing more just individual work? Is it more in conversation with people? Would you be interested in being part of a closed group? I'm not sure if that would be a Zoom group or a closed Facebook group, or we could do some Facebook Live sometimes. We can figure that out. But if you are interested, please get in touch with me. My email is pastor, P-A-S-T-O-R, at southpc.org. That's South PC for Presbyterian Church, but nobody can spell that. So it's southpc.org, pastor at southpc.org. Invite you to shoot me an email if you would like to join a group like that for a limited amount of time. We'll figure it out. The group will figure it out. I'm suggesting maybe 6 weeks to start, but it doesn't have to be. And then we can assess it and see if we want to go forward beyond that or not. And we will set the rules for what it's going to entail. I will lead the group. I'll moderate it, creating a safe space for everyone. Whatever we talk about will be confidential within the group. I hope that you are making a conscious choice to move forward, but I don't know what that looks like to you. That will be between you and God. The question, I guess, is what do you feel when you hear Jesus say to you, I choose you? I choose you. Jesus says, Jesus chooses. In other words, doesn't have to. There's a choice here. But Jesus chooses us with our imperfections, those of us who've been thrown away and who've been not good enough, even in our own thinking. Jesus calls us and chooses us. And what is he choosing us for? And what is that going to look like? And what does that mean to my life? How is that going to change things? What if I don't want them changed? Why wouldn't I want them changed? This is God. Am I saying no to God? What do I do about this? I mean, these are the things that go through all of our minds. You are not alone. So how does it feel to know that Jesus may be choosing you for this next step of the journey at this time in your life? It's not just somewhere down the road, I'm going to get closer to God. It's right now. You have an opportunity right now. You're going to say yes, or you're going to, kind of put God on call waiting and say, well, next time around. It's okay to do that because God is still there. There is no pressure. There is no guilt. But if you do say, yeah, maybe not right now, I hope you at least know why. And there are legitimate reasons. I've got too much going on. I can't focus on that right now. My family demands are such. I'm not in good health. I want to be able to focus. Whatever. Those are all good reasons. I just want to make sure that you discern what your reasons are for yes or no. Don't just expect somebody else to come along and say, I think you need to do this now. This is between you and God. All right? And that's the end of our prayerful pause for today. I want you to take any other time you have to pray about what you want to do and how do you want to move forward with a new relationship, a new kind of relationship perhaps, with Jesus, with God, through the power of the Holy Spirit. I'm Pastor Deb Swift of South Presbyterian Church in Rochester, New York. Thank you for joining me for this prayerful pause with the pastor, a few moments outside of time to focus on something greater than ourselves. If you'd like to learn more about South Church, you can visit our website, which is on the end slide of this video. If you'd like to see more prayerful pauses or any of our complete worship services, we invite you to our YouTube channel, which is South Church Rochester. I look forward to seeing you next time. For now, God bless. Take care. Bye for now.